everybody, what's going on? This is your boy Pablo, aka Norm Trivia Grandson, aka the Bearded Wonder, aka Pod Boss, aka Pod's Gift, man of 1,000 names, Mr. Moore HK. Fuck that up. Did it 5 times. Fucked it up during the last one. Mr. Moore AKA's in HBCU. Pinkies up. You already know what it is. Another episode of the Toxicology Report. And as always, my man, my mellow. If he's not here, I'm not here, because that's just how we roll. Sir, introduce yourself.
I quit this bitch.
There you go.
It's your boy best friend. I ain't got no fucking boss here, so they can't tell me what to do, what
Shut
to say.
the fuck up.
So I do what the fuck I want. AKA the colonizer.
Yeah.
AKA the great white hype.
Uh-huh.
AKA white meat. It's what's for dinner.
I ain't gonna co-sign that one.
Yep. That's what I got.
That's what you got. Alright. And as you can see, we have a guest.
Yes, it is I. The most hated hater, the most animated debater, the petty instigator. Your man's, not their man's. King Stinyon.
Can you pull the mic now? They can't see your face.
So you still doing your thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
just not as frequently.
Okay. So again, it's one of those things where it's almost 2 years or whatever last time I seen you, right?
Yeah.
Now we think about it. Like now I think about it, I'm like, damn.
Is
So yeah, it's been.
Oh yeah, the award show.
For the award show.
It was
Yeah,
before,
yeah.
yeah.
I actually skipped the award show.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
He didn't go either, so don't worry
I
about it.
mean, you guys did your thing though, right?
We came in second.
I mean, that's-
They don't like white people.
Yeah, we lost when we walked in the door.
Because I was there.
I don't like him either.
And I don't like them either. I'm only here for the 3 viewers.
But,
3.
yeah.
We might get 4 now after this one.
That's right.
Yeah. So how you been, man?
I've been rolling with the punches, man.
Yeah?
Like, took a little while off, man, because it's just been life been life, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's hard to be funny when ain't nothing funny.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Tell me about
2024, man, is different than 1994. When you talk about lifing,
Yeah.
right? Like back in 94, 98, 2004, you're like, man, life is fun. Let's go do it. Now, 2024, you're like,
it.
man,
Because
like,
you're older, you got more responsibilities now. Like 94.
not even just that, though.
No. 94 we was 14, right?
Yeah.
No
No.
kids. No, we were 14.
Yeah, I was-
Yeah, you weren't 14. Yeah, we had no kids, no nothing, right? That next year, we was parents. You see what I'm saying? Like, so,
But even now, though, it's not even just the kids. It's like, man, stress, inflation.
right, but the weight,
Gas prices,
the weight
grocery
started
prices.
with the kid.
You
The
know,
first kid
school.
came, and then we just kept going after that.
Kids, instead of calling kids like kids, if we're not going to call them children because kids are baby goats, let's just call them what they really are, bills.
Bills.
Because
Little broke friends.
Kids are goats, so
Uh-huh.
let's not call them goats.
Okay.
They're just bills. If we're not going to call them children, call them bills.
Well, I have one baby goat, okay? Unlike somebody I know, you know.
I got 6.
Yeah.
So,
I got 5 overdue bills. Okay?
there you go.
I got 5 overdue bills.
So we know
Yeah,
trust me.
the weight just started there and just kept pulling us down gradually to where we are now.
You mean the hairline?
My hairline been gone.
You know, and the funny thing is, I was talking to somebody yesterday, and we were talking about, like, our parents and our grandparents. And, like, I can tell you, like, my parents, they don't suffer from fucking stress, anxiety, shit like that. Our generation, our age group, like, we're stressed out, we're on meds for this, anxiety, we're on to this, we're on to that. We're like, there's a million things going on with us. Like, our parents will probably outlive us because of life, and the stressing. Like, it's fucking crazy.
They caused it.
Yeah, they caused it, but they're sitting back like no worry in the world. Like, they're not on any meds for that shit.
Mhm.
Everybody our age is like, man, I'm on ED, I'm on anxiety, I'm on like
You know what that is,
They
antidepressants.
had Tylenol and Midol, right?
Right,
Yeah, because also back then,
and Budweiser.
back then it wasn't that I need to find out what everybody else is doing. Like, dopamine levels was crazy. So now we're dopamine deprived, so that's where the anxiety comes from.
Right.
So we need that feeling of, oh, I feel good. Like, I watch them, oh, they're in Punta Cana. I'm not in Punta Cana. So now, what I gotta do to go to Punta Cana? Work 80 hours a week instead of 40, which brings you down. You know what I mean? Then when you get the money to get to Punta Cana, first 2 days you're there, you sleep. You see what I'm saying? Like, or if it's not like popping, like the people like looking like, oh, it's just 2 people there, then people talking about you, oh, you spending money on Punta Cana, but your kids over here ain't got no shoes. You see what I'm saying? Like, all that. Like,
Sometimes you gotta say, fuck them kids.
yeah.
That's still their fault, though. I mean, it's some type of kid somewhere.
Oh yeah, of course it is.
Grown ass.
Bro, there's some entitled kids out there that got money that think you should still be taking care of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got their own job, their own house, all that.
I mean, all right. So most of the people that I know, my age bracket that I know, I'm not gonna say everybody, just the people that I know, like they have pretty stable foundations.
Mhm.
So like, they're in their early 20s. They already know about buying a house instead of renting a house.
Yeah.
Probably already have a car because they got a car when as soon as they was able to get a license type of shit.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I know a kid right now with my son's age. Like this kid had a car, like they had that shit sitting in the driveway for like weeks leading up to that test.
Just waiting for you.
Waiting for him. They're like, look, that's going to be yours. Like we got it for you. Like, and I'm like, man, like my kid's driving around in a beater right now. Like I'm paying for that gas bill.
I thought you was talking about a beer.
No, this kid had a
he got a nice car.
Nice car. Like I'm like, man, I ain't even got a nice car like that. Like, come on. And this kid just turned 16. Ain't never drove nothing a day in his life.
He's gonna have the time of his life. He's gonna make him a grandparent though.
Yep, exactly.
So,
Hey, before you start, people don't know, like this man right here gave us a shot
an entire weekend.
in a weekend and a shot when ain't nobody put us on, nobody gave us a shot, nobody wanted to talk to us, we weren't shit, right? And he said,
God
hey,
damn, give us something,
Wait,
bro.
that was the shit.
Wait,
Time out. Hold on.
look,
I actually listened. So
who was inviting us to a studio? Who was inviting, hey, come on,
Yeah,
let me.
people, okay. We won't lose some.
There's a lot of haters.
We gonna lose some people here. They don't want us in their shows. Like a lot of people don't. To be completely honest, because the dynamic me and him have is very different from everybody else that's actually doing this.
It's good.
Yeah. So a lot of people are, fabricated friends, fabricated, co-hosts. Me and him literally been doing what we're doing now since the day we met each other. So it's not hard for us to get into our back. Like we can literally get on a show and don't care about the host. We'll literally have a conversation with each other, and that scares people because then people start looking at us more and the host less.
We did a podcast with somebody that ran an entire media award show, right? And we were so good on our end, they lost the video, they lost the footage, they didn't even put our shit up because they were intimidated, they were scared. Like I ain't shit. I grew up fucking white trash is what they call me. Like nobody gave me shit growing up, right? Like I'm not trying to take nobody's job. I don't even like podcasting.
He does it.
But I
He's
respect
very good at
and
it,
appreciate
but he
what you did for me that day.
Yeah.
Not even just him or what you did for that whole weekend. Just having some fucking white trash white boy on your show come up there and treat me like you knew me, like we're family. I appreciate that, man.
You're all right.
I ain't never get a chance to tell you.
I appreciate that.
He did say that when we left. He did. So this is old me hearing, but he didn't say this. So he's just waiting for the time to see.
I appreciate it.
Because he's grown, so he doesn't like reach out to
I
people.
usually don't like hallmark moments.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah. So
I just wanted the people to know because they're just like, oh, they got another, person on there, another guest, another whatever. Like we were his guests,
yeah.
right? We were.
And if you want us on the show and you're not scared of what
Who we
may
are.
or may happen, how as
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. The reason why I had you, like, I wanted everybody.
I wanted everybody to do, but people had jobs because this is not everybody's number one. So
Yeah, like I mean, you guys.
if we could have, it would have been like Rockefeller. It would have been like that Rockefeller takeover.
Yeah, you know how how they was talking about Kanye West.
Mm-hmm.
It's like as soon as you heard about him, like heard his beats.
Yeah.
So, all right. People just say all right now.
Mm-hmm.
And awards coming, Grammys coming. So it's like, all right, like we knew each other from like college. So
Yeah.
it's like, listen, funny as shit. Like how like most people say, I got a little podcast, and it's
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm about
We
to press play and hear someone like, yeah, well, I went to the mall the other day, and,
Right.
and I picked out what I like for girls'
Sweater
clothes.
weather.
Nah, man, like I laughed the whole time. So it was like, yo, and compared to the Treehouse, it's like, oh my god, like if we on air, this is about to be the funniest fucking weekend. And yeah, like, so like that weekend still lives rent free in my mind. So
Yeah,
that's what's
yeah.
up.
The pictures actually popped up in my memories like not too long ago.
Yeah.
So super dope. Appreciate y'all for that. But yeah.
Homework, man.
Yep. Now.
All right, let's get to business.
Yep. So, but get your black card revoked. So, Chuck, the last guest that did this, She ain't do too
She
well.
was
Was she
half
black?
white. She was half white. She was half.
Yeah.
What she was wearing?
Huh?
Was she wearing like white Air Forces or black Air Forces?
She had heels.
She had heels on.
She had heels on. Yeah. But yeah, she ain't do too well.
She got clueless.
She said she was half white, half Jewish, and half black.
Yeah.
She got all kinds of
And
stuff.
she got a little Indian in it.
She
and all
probably
that.
was cute though. Like that. I don't know what she looked like. That sounded like a mix,
Mhm.
like a nice little mixed blend.
Yeah.
She probably don't got no butt though.
No, she.
Oh, she probably still here. I think
Yeah.
she got. Yeah.
She got something. She dragging.
Oh, she dragging.
Yeah, she dragging. So, so this is lyrically correct.
Okay.
These are just for you.
Yeah, just for you. So
I can't help you.
he can't. He was judging people that got them wrong.
I'll judge you though.
So, all right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you 3 cards.
No
all right?
Google.
Hmm?
No Google.
No
No
Google.
Google.
Nope. This is all you.
We're gonna ask you a question. Some are multiple choice. Some are just a flat out answer.
Okay.
But if you get multiple choice, God bless you, because some of these are, I don't know what the fuck. All right. Nope. All right. How did DMX know she was a thug?
Because when he started talking to her like, "Hey, yo, bitch," she was like, "What do you want?"
No, not at all.
That's what I got.
So these are gonna be literally the lyrics of a song.
Oh,
So he'll say it in the song.
I knew when I met her, she had a scarf on. Yeah, she had a scarf on.
There you go. Good
Let's
job.
go for it.
See, you got one.
See,
See,
look at that.
So you and the other person tied right now.
Alright,
So
cool. I thought it was just like me being funny.
nah,
You gotta have the right answer.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna do both then.
All right. If you really want to party with Busta Rhymes, what must he see?
Definitely not his chain because he wears like the biggest fucking chains in the game.
It's a lyric. It's literally a lyric.
want to
Party with me.
In God We Trust. It's a murder restaurant. And I know it. I know this one. I know this one. If you really want to party with me, put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight butt wildin' place to be.
You missed the whole front part.
So what? I don't care. I know what it is. Your hands where your eyes can see.
Right.
That's what he needs to see. I was
What you got
playing
for
with
him?
What you got from me?
I said
Yeah.
that though too though.
No, you did. You skipped that to
Nah,
put
you
your
said
hands
it
up.
when you didn't verbally say it, but you worded it. You mouthed it. I watched you. You're like,
Yeah, see? Uh-oh.
So that's like.
No, I don't.
yeah, I think you get that point. I saw it. I saw it.
You ain't see shit. Don't. Okay.
I ain't have my glasses on, but I see
Did
it.
the other person get two?
They got one.
They got one.
So if you get
All right, cool. One more. I'm not winning. All right, cool.
now, this is multiple choice. You lucky.
I was getting in.
Oh, you should know this, but you might not know this. Not only was Little Mama's lip gloss popping, but it was also what? A, expensive.
A bad song.
B, cheap.
A really bad song.
C, cool. D, used.
This is the easy one.
I'm about to say.
It's not because I don't know that song. I swear to God, I don't know that song. I swear to God, I don't know that song.
The song is
My
in
lip
my
gloss is
head.
popping. My lip gloss is.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
There you go, see?
Good
Easy.
job.
When you say
that's
it-
what it helped you.
Nah,
Yeah, so
no.
you had to say it because I'm like, yo, I don't
When
know
you
that
say it, you're like,
song.
oh, it comes right to
Right.
you. When you say the Buster, it comes right to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Give me one more. Give me one more.
One more.
Because that was.
Yeah,
I
best
felt like
friend
that.
helped you. Best friend helped you. So, you know.
Nah, it's cool. Why can't the white man help me?
Nah.
The white man can help you. You can't help me. See, that's why nobody wants you on this show. It's like, you don't let the white man help you, man.
Okay. Oh, okay. You gotta know this one.
Red and black lumberjack with the hat to match.
Close.
Oh damn! I
Close.
just took a guess.
How many earrings did LL Cool J want his girl to have? Look, she mad at you right now. She is mad at
She
you.
loves her son. Look, she loves the LL. She like, I love it.
Yo, hold on. Time out. I don't know.
People.
I don't know, yo. Oh man, I'm
Nah.
sorry. Hey, look, LL Cool J is still one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah, no, he ain't. Don't say that.
But I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't know.
Bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair. Yeah. See, you want to do another one. Now your average fucked up. Because you want to do another one.
Yeah, I think what she have a Fendi bag too.
Yeah.
Fendi
See?
bag.
Oh, the white man know the song more than you do. That's your favorite rapper. That's crazy.
That's because y'all went over all these cars.
This is the first time I
This is the first time he ever seen
I don't believe it.
Yep.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Today's the first time he busted them things out.
Yep.
Let me see them. Let me see them cards. Trick deck or something.
And you can get those at Target.
Target?
Correct. Yep.
Target breaking up happy homes everywhere. Somebody gonna get that shit. I'm like, I thought you was so black.
Yeah. Bamboo earrings.
You're gonna get a white lady, take them home to her boyfriend or husband. She be like, you said you grew up in the hood, let's answer this.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm leaving your ass. You don't know shit.
There's some guy that's got nothing but black, red, and green in his closet.
Yep.
Listen to nothing but Dr. Umar Johnson. When you gonna get one of those right?
Nope. But
I got. But he got sea moss.
Yep. Exactly. You got one right, and you got an
Got a
alley-oop
bottle of
right
sea
now.
moss.
Yeah.
John Stockton gave the alley-oop.
Nah, yeah, he was giving more Jokic.
I was just encouraging him.
He's short. He's John Stockton. But that was fun. But we here for another reason.
We were gathered today.
Yeah.
He went to a friend really quick.
Yeah.
Nah, man, like.
So yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
So look, man, like outside of being a funny dude, like, I'm one of those dudes who like really be fucked up in the head.
Mm-hmm.
Like holiday seasons. And what's up? Like you asked a real question. Yo, man, I ain't seen you in 2 years. Forgot. Like my mom's died.
Sorry to hear.
Cancer. Fuck cancer.
Always.
And people who knew me, they ain't think it'd fuck me up.
If it don't affect them, a lot of people don't care.
I mean, nah, like when you hear it, like people who don't know me, like, wait, your mother died? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. People who know me, like, why you care?
Mm.
It's your mom's.
Right, still my mom's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my mom's was like she was a pillar in my life. Like, you know what I mean? But she wasn't always in my life. Like as an adult, she was like when I'm about to make a stupid ass mistake,
Mm-hmm.
she always told me to pray. Talk to God type shit. Doing shows, doing podcasts, radio shows and shit. Like, I ain't saying that like the reaction that I wanna get. No matter what. I'm talking about 0 views. Baby, you're doing fine. Nobody watched it. I went back and watched it, and it still said nobody fucking watched it, huh?
Right.
That's what they do. That's what moms do.
Yeah.
They encourage you. Keep going.
And my mom tell everybody I'm on TV.
Mm.
You turn YouTube on, technically I'm on TV.
Right. But like it wasn't like always like that though. Like you know what I mean, my mom used to be a fiend. So
I'm saying.
yeah. So it's like you would understand like the 80s. Like one of the things I hate about TV, I hate seeing like my childhood, my mom's like dramatized like show like Power. Like mind you, I like the show, but like at the same time, at certain parts of it, I kind of hate that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that's really
Real.
Yeah.
Real.
this ain't no show.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's how I felt about The Wire. It was hard for me to watch The Wire.
cause it's really our block show.
That's the thing, like, so these good shows are derived from like 50 has to know somebody who's won through that or he's won through that. Like this is real shit that they just put on TV because and that's where they get the genuineness from is because that's my experience. That's what I live.
Yeah.
You know, when I tell people call me white trash, they call me white trash growing up. I don't just make that up because I'm white.
Right.
Man, that's fucked up because white trash.
Literally.
Like here's the thing, like I had white homeboys like my whole life. Not by choice too. I never had a dress that had white people in the neighborhood. Went to school with white people though.
Mm-hmm.
Not by choice. It wasn't like my father was like, "Oh, I want to put you in one of the good schools." And it just was a really stupid situation. Like, I was a bad kid, so I had to like Monique. I had to go to the special class.
Yeah.
Because like, I was smart enough to get the work done.
Yeah.
Then after getting the work done, look, this shit is boring. All right, let's laugh, let's have some fun, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You know, that really wasn't the best thing, you know what I mean? But outside of that, I also was doing it because it's like, maybe if I'm bad enough, he'll send me back. People are like, what are you talking about when you say shit like that, right? I ain't meet my father until I was like 7. I didn't know who he was even then. I ain't have an understanding that yo, this nigga is actually a father, not a nigga that's dating a guy. Like I grew up with my godmother, like from like the numbers vary. Like if you let her tell it, she'll tell you like she had me from the time I was 6 till I was like 7, like 6 months till I was 7. You let my mother tell her, like my mother was here to tell her, she'd like from like 2.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I seen pictures conflicting both. Like everybody got pictures of me.
Yeah.
But like my mom, she sold me. Like real life, like I need to get high. You know what I'm saying? And the person who she was trying to get the drugs from, they ain't want to give her no more. Cause she had kids.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, well, you got a kid with you.
Right.
So it's like, all right, boom, give me the kid and I give you the drugs. Like I made it my business to like always make sure that like I made that much money a month. Like when I found that out, it was funny. Like when I found out the amount, I was like I knew that she sold me when I was like 11. That's some shit that 11-year-old should never have to like wrap their head around. But my father had to tell me because he was like, yo, I kept like fucking up, and I kept telling him, just send me home. He's like, nigga, you is home. You know what I mean? And I'm like, nah, nigga, you ain't my father. And then like he had to tell me like, yo, your mother, like that lady wasn't your mother, and like your real mother, like yeah, like she a fiend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even at 11, I didn't even know what a fucking fiend was.
Right.
But I knew what a fiend was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even know what a fiend was, but I knew. I made jokes at people. Like I used to crack on people for having crackhead mothers.
Mm-hmm.
I used to call people test tube babies, all that shit.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh shit, like I'm one. What the fuck? I can't argue that. Like hell no.
Right.
But like, and I'm sorry if I'm like all over with it because
No,
it's
man,
like.
you good. Take your time.
But like I said, mom was just like a pillar because it was like even then like I ain't hate it. I just like fuck you sold me. That shit must be good. like I don't wonder that shit. That shit has to be good. Like, but nah, that was a bad shit. But it was weird. Like imagine everything that you know being authentically perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Like I still look at like the family, like my first family, as like my real family. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I spend more time with them than I spend with anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if I do celebrate a holiday, if I do go somewhere for the holidays, that's where I want to go.
But it's still not real.
Yeah.
It's
It
real.
is.
It's
real
real,
though.
but it's not real. You know what I'm saying?
It's real because it's like, all right, so I'm gonna tell you how it happened again. Like I'm gonna because I just kind of faded off. It's a hard one. So my mother needed to get high. The dude who she was copping drugs from was my godmother. He was my godmother's like dude. Like they was like
Mm-hmm.
shacking up or whatever. She couldn't have kids. You know, back then it ain't like now. Like back then, like early '80s, like mid '80s and shit. Like women can't have kids. Like you can't have kids, but we have therapy for you.
Right.
Now it's like medicines and
Right.
like talk groups. Like
Mm-hmm.
really, yeah, and changing that method. And also adoption's a lot easier now. So she raised me like I was own. Like I mean, like my nickname, like everything. Like first day of school, crawl. Like these are things I remember her being there. Like mind you, I remember my mother being there too.
Mm-hmm.
Like my mother didn't just like disappear. But I know she was my mother.
Right.
like imagine that. Like you seeing your mother,
Not knowing
that's your fucking mother.
Yeah.
And you see, I've seen shows like this, like
Yeah.
like SVUs, things like that. Like they make shows like this where like the person in the background's always watching you, and you're like, oh, that's just my mom's friend, or that's the lady down the street. But in reality, like that's your mom or your dad watching.
Yeah, making sure. So my pops was locked up. He was in the military, but then he got locked up. Like my pops was like people who won't see me and see this face, they gonna. So a lot of people might know me for some wild shit. You feel what I'm saying? Some outside shit that I don't even want to talk about. But it go. My father was that nigga, like it, crazy as fuck. But I didn't find that out until I was like damn near an adult. Like I thought my father was a square.
Yeah.
Like I thought he was a fiend in the square. I swear to God, my whole like it was a culture shock.
Yeah.
Like I remember in one of my joints I talked about like when lies is your diet, like how do you survive when lies is your diet? I don't know, like it tastes good, you gotta try it. Cause it's like my whole life I was fed lies.
Right.
Man. Like my father when he got me, he came home like any father would, like go see his baby mother with my son. Right. Fuck you mean he in here?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so for like 2 years, like, the visitation thing, like he did it right. Like he could have like just
Snatched you up.
Yeah.
that's how it felt. Let me keep it real. That's how it felt. Like when it happened, like it felt like it's, as an adult, like after multiple conversations with my brothers, like, I'm real close with my brothers. I got like I got some of like the coolest brothers in the world. Like, when I say the coolest brothers in the world, like honestly, I don't want to be like there's not too many people I want to be like there's not a celebrity that I can point out like, oh, I want to be like him. I got a brother that's a celebrity, but like I wanted to be like him before he was a celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to be like Tef before he was a celebrity. I wanted to be like Brunson, like since I met him.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wanted to always shoot a jumper like my brother. Wanted to dress like my brother, talk like my brother. Like I developed a New York accent and lived in Baltimore fucking forever. Never lived in New York and had a Knicks fan, because my brothers is Knicks fans. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with being a Knicks fan. All right, shout out to the Knicks.
How long you been a Knicks fan?
Oh, a long
All right, cool.
We winning now. We winning.
We was winning before. We just winning with
Nah,
chicks. We winning on the same. Look,
we winning like that.
We winning on the same clip.
We four.
When Joe, look, when Pat Ewing missed those free throws, we was winning.
Bruh, don't.
When Pat missed the free throws, we was winning.
You know they gave him a commercial, motherfucker.
They should have gave him a. I can't say.
Yeah.
Can't say that.
Motherfucker.
Fuck him. We'll be talking about Jordan today.
Right.
We're talking about LeBron, but that's another conversation. Yeah, sports was big in ours, but it was just crazy. Because my brothers was the reason why I think I probably didn't go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had things that I didn't understand. It was kind of things that I probably shouldn't even knew. They was explaining it to me.
Yeah, you had them there.
You know what I'm saying? Like I remember one time when my mother tried to come get me. My father wouldn't. Mind you, I didn't know what was happening. I was watching their comedy jam. Wasn't supposed to be watching it. I was watching their comedy jam, so I'm just gonna shut the fuck up and sit.
Right.
Like they told me to go in the room. I'm in the room. They got their comedy jam. We sitting here watching their comedy jam. We chilling. And yeah, I remember my brother came there like, yo, I'm by myself. And I remember I tried to leave, tried to crawl through the window and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was and it was funny as shit, like, cause it was like I thought she was still there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But she wasn't. But like I got out of it, and then it's just like I ain't had no backup plan. Like, all right, I'm out the house for the mother.
Right.
I got my ass whipped.
Where did I go?
Like I definitely came and had to knock back on the door. Like you had to get buzzed into the apartments and shit like that. So I got my ass whipped. Like, what the fuck you get out? Let me tell you something. And it's like I remember acting out a lot. When I found out that like my father, he was a fiend too. I'm gonna keep it real, but like when he got clean, but he wasn't like my mom. So my mom was like was a fiend until I was like literally almost 30. Like, mind you, the last 10 years of our life, like, I love her. You know what I'm saying? Like, best woman I know. My father, though, like, I watched this man in the Salvation Army. I don't know if y'all know who the Salvation Army is.
Yeah.
And it's funny why he had to get clean. He had to get clean, not just because he wanted to, but because my godmother like dropped down on him. Because they were trying to get me back. They were trying to get me back and shit, right? So I remember they showed up like I don't know exactly how it happened, but I remember him saying like overhearing him saying some shit like, "This bitch got people showing up at my job with pistols, with cups for me to piss on and shit." It was funny. But like this man, I watched him ill. I watched him like people point at him, make fun of him because you know like, the Salvation Army, that shit. They used to be people who like do charity work type shit. Now, this is a man who served his country, so though everything prideful that you can think of, he done did, and now he gotta stand out here and collect shit in the Santa Claus suit. He's in the halfway house.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I watched him do that, but that shit wasn't really. I ain't give a fuck.
Right.
Like hindsight's 2020. Like looking back at it now, it's like my father. Like when people ask me about my father, I could tell you the horror stories. Like, and that's what I was a little nervous about. I was like, I'm gonna talk bad about these people. But because there was definitely some horror stories. But my father was like Superman. Because it's like the things that I put him through.
Right.
Like I was like once I found out like yo, oh shit. So I gotta say it. He broke my collarbone once. He punched me in my chest. He broke my shit. I went to school. And yeah, he took me out to home for real. So I spent a lot of my like childhood in like group homes and shit like that because when I realized like, oh shit, if I fuck up, and you fuck me up, you done fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I can get up out of it, and I can go back. And I wasn't trying to go back to my mother though. I was trying to go back to my godparents.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember the first time I went into foster care, they was like, you got anybody you can call? And I remember I tried to call them, and they wouldn't let them get me. Like they wouldn't let them get me. They were like, they're not your family. And I'm like, so like people like. I have a big family, like genetics, like people who like actually have the same blood as me. People like, how come you don't fuck with this person? How come you don't fuck with that person? Because all it took was a signature for them to get me out of the group home.
Right.
They didn't. I remember calling like, yo, Pops gave me a black eye. They got me down here. Well, you shouldn't have been fucking up in school. I was fucking up.
Right.
Okay,
But
I was fucking up.
they don't want a black eye though.
Facts.
Mm.
So I don't respect them as an adult now. Like you can't tell me shit. Like absolutely nothing.
You could have got me out and told me that.
Right.
Like, hey, don't be fucking up no more. You won't get a black eye, but
Right.
come home with me for the night. Whatever.
Exactly.
No, it could be a fire in the middle of the street. You can tell me don't. They can't tell me don't go in the middle of the street because there's a fire there. You can't tell me shit. I'm gonna walk in the middle of the street. I'm gonna step all in the fire just because like right. You can't tell me shit.
Yeah.
Probably not, but just
Yeah, you will.
he doesn't do that.
Yeah, you will.
Try to clean it up for the people.
You'll at least put one foot in there.
And my son the same way though, like,
Mhm.
but he just with that like that with everybody. Like so, it's like that's the curse with it. Like, it's weird because like my son called my godmother grandma.
Yeah.
Like he never met my father. My daughter's never like my oldest daughter the only one who met my father. Never met the grandmother. Never like the actual grandmother never met.
So, going through that, did that mold your parenting skills? Like how you treat your kids?
Yeah, like I'm a soft ass dad. Like I'm too fucking soft. You know? Like these little things like that. Like my daughters, my sons, they is like I am breeding like manipulators because like.
But you're not a TikTok dad yet, so you ain't up there doing the dances yet. So you are. Oh, you on TikTok? Hey yo, what's your TikTok? I gotta see.
No, I don't have a TikTok, but my daughter, like KK, like like, hey, do that. And I purposely fuck up. Like I hope she don't see this, but I purposely like I know what she want me to do, but it's just like
So she don't ask you again, but she still gonna ask you.
Right?
She's gonna ask me in 20 minutes.
Right.
In 20 minutes. To do another one, I'm gonna fuck that one up. She tells all like friends I can't dance.
Yeah.
It's halfway true.
Okay.
I don't dance. But yeah. That's the I think that's the caveat of it. Like that's the other side of it. Like I don't think I don't hit my kids like I pop butt and you know
Yeah.
like anything outside of the butt I can't hit.
Yeah.
I've never hit my daughters ever. Like ever. It just I'm not a chore dad.
Yeah.
I'm not anything that my kids want to do, they can do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even if you're in trouble in school. Like, not saying you're not punished. You're still punished, but like, you want to play baseball, you can still play baseball, right? You want to, because one thing, like my dad, like when he couldn't physically beat me no more, it became like mental. Mind you, he did a lot of good shit that just hindsight is 20/20. Like, damn, I should have probably honed in on that part.
Right.
Or I should have honed into the conversation.
Yeah.
But the punishment was still like bullshit. A lot of times, I used to go to this church, and we had a pastor. He got cut by the Redskins, right? And
He was lucky.
yeah, he was lucky. He was lucky. That's part of the joke.
Yeah.
But he wanted me to play football.
Mm-hmm.
My dad's a legendary street baller, so he was like, football? What do you want to play football for? So because I couldn't be good in school, it wasn't because like, not that I can't hear you in the other room telling my stepmom like, yo, who was an amazing woman by the way, I love her. He was in the other room like, I can't teach this nigga shit about football. I can't catch a fucking football. I can't throw a fucking football. Like, like what the fuck? Like, I heard all that. So it's like, but then like, I remember when he told him like, yo, yeah, you can't go play football because you be fucking up in school. And it's like, that's kind of when I started trying to be good.
Mm-hmm.
But by then it's like got the reputation of the bad.
Yeah.
So it's like, I seen how like punishments and recreation, now that those are two different things. You know, like as a kid, you need shit to do. Because if you don't do this shit, you gonna like hate me. You're gonna grow up and fuck. If you fuck up in school and I tell you can't do ballet, when you're 21 and you dance like fucking Katy Perry, you're gonna hate me. When you don't know what the fuck a and one is, because like, oh, I left you out of basketball because like I wanted your academics to be right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want you skipping school. I ain't want you fighting in school. Like I had a big problem fighting in school. I'm just gonna have you just be the smartest kid that know every word in the dictionary.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with being the smartest kid, man.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Cause I'm pretty sure Jeff Bezos don't got a jump shot.
If he don't got a jump shot, then his dad sucked.
You got enough money, you can afford to practice.
Right, by now if you don't, yeah, like, here's the thing, I had a jump shot, but if I didn't have a jump shot, because my dad was, you know what I'm saying, that good, I still wanted to play ball. Like, if y'all haven't, if anybody that's watching, if they ain't figured it out, it's like a love-hate thing. I go through that every day. Like the people that you're supposed to love, I hate them. People that you're supposed to hate, I love them still. Like, so, and most I deal with people.
Yeah.
Most I deal with my kids. Like, things that, like, I be having the right to be frustrated with.
Mm-hmm.
People be like, yo, it's okay, you can be frustrated. No, I probably overreacted. And then shit that I like I'm really mad about. Like, it'd be weird.
Yeah. I get it.
It'd be weird. It'd be weird.
So with that, did that also dictate how your, personal relationships, like, like females and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we live in a time where, like, most dudes around me, like, their girl can't do no wrong. They're gonna fuck them up if they found out their girl did something crazy. At an early age, I need that woman to do the most devilish shit to you. In a heartbeat.
So when you see like a woman, you automatically thinking the worst going into it.
Nah.
No?
Hell no. That's Brad Kevin Samuels.
I'm just asking, bro.
Okay? Nah. Like, it's more of a, like,
She capable.
I expect the worst in every situation.
Yeah.
I pray for the best, but I expect the worst.
Okay.
Like, it could be all going good. It was all good just a week ago. I mean, I've definitely sabotaged a couple of relationships like that. Like,
That was my next question.
definitely. I definitely sabotaged a lot of relationships like that. Like, but you don't really love me.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Like, any chick who, if you got kids and you spending more time with me than your kids,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my mama had to get high buddy back then, because my pops was doing some other shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like,
Gotcha. Yeah, they always have that buddy.
I've
My
been
mom
there.
had that buddy.
Like, so growing up, like, we were the only white family in all black neighborhood. I lived on Payson and Hollins, right on the corner, right up
yes,
there.
sir. Definitely was only.
So like they would throw bottles at us and shit, throw rocks at our house, stuff like that. Like, my dad was an alcoholic. I remember one time he wanted to beat me, and my brother got in the way, and he picked my brother up by the neck, and there was 2 pictures on the wall. He like slammed him right in between both pictures, and then he'd like put him down, like I'm like trying to stop him, put him down, and like he'd go in the other room, pass out, go to bed, and then me and my brother would just, like, my mom was trying to work at night, so me and my brother would just run the street and do whatever. Like, we didn't have anybody supervising us, telling us right from wrong. My brother was the police. He was telling me right from wrong, right? You know, so it's like, I'm learning from him, just like you said you learn from your brother. It's like, I'm out in the streets, and then my brother's paving the way, and then when I go out, we went to Harlem Park, and we had to catch the bus from where we lived up to Harlem Avenue, and like, the white boys, ironically, had to sit in the back of the bus. So like, it's weird. So then, at first it was like the back, and then they were like, no, we're gonna, we all moved to the front, and then as people got off the bus, like, the black kids would come by and like just punch whatever white kid in the face, right? So then my brother was
I'm
like,
not proud of it.
he was the fighter, so he would fight everybody, right? So then I would get on the bus, and they'd be like, oh, you Jimmy's little brother, like, not him. So they were like, just sit here. So I'd like sit there, and then they'd walk by and they'd punch the white kid next to me, or the white kid over there. So like, I got, I don't want to say special privileges because my brother was a fighter, but I was happy for that. Like, like I'd walk down like to the grocery store. My mom would send us to the corner store, and like people wouldn't mess with me as much because of who my brother was. But there was no like, I wish my dad was different, but it definitely molded me on how I raised my kids and what I said when I grow up. I'm never going to do this. I'm never going to allow my kids to go through this. I'm never going to have them stressed or get choked into the wall or shit like that. The police were at my house every other week. My dad getting locked up for being drunk, domestic violence. Like, at one point it was so bad he got locked up. He had to go live with my grandparents because they wouldn't let him come back to our house. So he was on home monitor. 4 o'clock in the morning, this thing, we're down there visiting my dad sleeping, and the box would go off and you'd have to repeat like telephone, barometer, stuff like that, and if he didn't do it, they came back and got him again. So it's one of those things, like, that shit molds you and changes you into a different parent. Like, I'm with you, like, my kids are never going to miss those things, like, oh, you're punished, you're not going to baseball practice. Like, oh, you're punished, you're not getting no ice cream tonight, or whatever the case might be. Like, it's a different world.
Yo, like, I ain't gonna hold you. My dad was a dick. My aunt was worse. I'm like, yo. I wasn't gonna say that. What is that to? I'm sorry. Remember that show, like, or the movie where like the lady cut her kid's hair off and shit?
Yeah, it made it look like a boy. It was a girl, right? Was it?
I don't know, like it was an old school movie, but she was like beating the fuck out them kids. Like she was fucking them kids up with the ruler, the paddle, like she was beating them kids' ass back in the day. It was like it's an old school movie.
We ain't that old.
Yeah, definitely not old. Cause if I seen it, yo, you ever see your hairline saw it? If you didn't see it, your hairline saw it, nigga. But like yo, I had an aunt who, not even her own kids, like she treated her own kids great. Her adopted kids, yo, like she treated them like third world country prisons, my nigga. Like I mean, like in the worst way. And mind you, going to church, giving sermons and teaching other people how they should like
lives.
Like, and that shit fucked me up. Mind you, I'm in a group home, and it's like I know that shit going on there, but I still don't want to be in a group home, man. Like I would call her every month, like, cause I knew all she had. Like, mind you, it wasn't until like I was like 15 before like I finally told her like, I know all y'all gotta do is come and sign for me.
Yeah.
And she hung up on me.
Yeah. She's like, damn, now I can't lie to him.
Then it was like they running something to call. Like I hate call ID. Call ID is the worst thing that happened to black people.
Not for me. Bills, boy. I don't
Your credit went, nigga, credit went down though. Credit went down.
I'm fine with that. It's man-made anyway.
I had bills in my name and shit. My credit was fucked up.
Yeah.
When I was like 18. I remember the first time I went to go get. I had my own apartment. Like young, I had my own apartment at 17. I had a roommate, and I remember we was about to go get the. I'm like, I bet you can get the bills in my name and shit, right? Yeah. When bills, nigga, I had bills in my name, credit. Fuck, I'm like, how the fuck I ain't buy shit? I ain't never buy nothing a day in my life. You mean to tell me
Your parents gotta do.
Bruh.
That's something I never do. Like my kids, they'll have a business in their name before they have a bill in their name.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have a car in their name before they have a bill in their name.
Yeah.
And every one of them gonna be worth more than $500.
Yeah.
Like that's this the last thing I'm gonna say. Like I might fuck some people over, right? My father died like a doctor. Like when I say like his funeral will look like a celebrity funeral. There was so many fucking people there like saying his praises and all that other crazy shit. Life was good. Insurance and all that shit. Military and all that shit. When he died, my little sister got a nice piece of it, right? My stepbrother got a nice piece of the action. I got $0 and 0 cents. At the time, he thought I was his only son. That came out of his nuts. Like I found out, like, well, my brother just found me. And shout out to my other brother. Like, he one of my sponsors too. Like, for the podcast, Third Year Auto. Like, he found the family. Like, he's in strange. Like, nobody even knew about this nigga. Like, 6 years ago, nobody knew he existed. Like, you know what I mean? Popped up, let us know that, like, yeah, my father fucked my mom. Right? He didn't wrap up. He fucked my mom. And it's like when the family like even him, he's like, yo, bro, like my wife, like, when I die, like she gonna be good, like insurance, everything, like good, like if I have a son, he's gonna be good. My mother, mind you, she let him lapse. My mother let him lapse. The insurance lapsed. We only got only one of them paid out. She had a few of them open. The crackhead, the dope head, the person who I thought was gonna OD 1,000 times. You know what I'm saying? The same chick who sold me.
Mm-hmm.
Made sure that like
Take care of you.
like yeah, like when the insurance hit, like we was about to get. I didn't even think she was dead either. I ain't gonna hold you. I think she left me shit. He was about to get put out. Yeah, like King had bills, COVID. You know what I'm saying? Like that, all that shit started to catch up. When she passed, I'm sitting there like, what am I gonna do? I don't got no money. They need 24. They need 24.
Mm-hmm.
Check for 35 come.
Damn.
It's like, where this come from? This come from who?
you think that was her
Divine intervention.
final I'm sorry, like, to walk off with it?
She ain't never say sorry.
That's what I'm saying. That you think that was her I'm sorry, just to make sure you was good?
Yeah, like, yeah.
I mean, see, my mom didn't ever, like, it was the drugs.
Oh, yeah, my mom the same way.
So it's like,
Super thug.
like she always apologized for getting high.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't never apologized for like the shit that she did when she died.
Right,
Not
right.
being there. Not,
Yeah, so it's like, and I used to tell her, you don't got apologize for getting high. I smoke weed, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? You telling me you sorry for getting high while I'm rolling up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, when my mother was getting high, like, I was selling drugs. And my mother, like, I'll never forget it. My mother was sending me motherfuckers. Like, she was sending people to me. And it was just like, man, like, who sent you there? Like, no, this is not cool. Ma, no, you can't do that. I don't want you getting high. You can't be sending your friends to them.
yeah.
Mind you, the money's great, thank you. Fuck, don't do that again. Don't ever do that again. Like, and I remember my father found out I was selling drugs. He wanted to kill me. This nigga wanted to kill me. And it wasn't because I was selling drugs. You fucking up my reputation. I'm a whole doc. He's a doctor at recovery. Like that's what he do. Like he ain't a doc. He can't. If you're bleeding, you're dead. You know what I'm saying? If you got a cold, he not even gonna tell you the type of right prescription to get. He probably gonna tell you drink some tea and eat some halls or some shit. But how to go through recovery, my father used to bring some people back from the dead. So that's like 80% of the reason why I'm doing this shit. Cause it's like right now perks and like Fetty, E-pills, Molly, that's the new coke and dope.
Mm-hmm.
There's a mother right now about to get rid of her kid cause she getting high too much. It's an aunt who just took her nephew because like his mother getting high too much.
I know somebody right now. One of my friends just took their little 2-year-old niece because his sister getting high too much.
So it's like not that aspect in our community ain't changed. So it's like when people be talking like I seen how sex trafficking like that. I was like, oh my god. Everybody talking about that. And what about the kids that's getting they living and they ain't living with their parents because their parents is getting high, getting drunk. Their parents want to be celebrities. That's another one that's just fucking crazy. It's like I know somebody who his mother raises his daughter, and he can fight me, I don't care. His mother's raising his daughter because he moved out of state so he can be a rapper. Nigga, you about to be 30 something, mid-30s, nigga, like, it ain't gonna happen.
I see that all the time where people are just like giving up their kids because they want to go live their dream. Like, what you have the kids for?
I told you that's that luxury life shit.
Like,
Like,
what are you doing? Like, man, it's crazy. Like, your kids aren't, you're, I don't understand. So, I enjoy the things I do with my kids. I can never look at my kid and be like, I'm gonna hurt this kid. You see these people on TV where like they beat their kid to death, they kill their kid, put them in a car, whatever, all this shit. I'm like, I can never do that shit. My kid gets a scrape and they're crying and I'm crying. I'm like, come on, like, and I freak out because it's not. I'm scared because they're scared. So it's like, what are you doing? Why'd you let them do this? Like, I'm yelling at their mom or whatever. Now, it's not her fault. It's just like I'm scared because of what happened. But like I can never do that. Like I don't see how people do it.
You know, my son's almost 30, and if I hurt his feelings, I'm scared to talk to him for 2 days. Like I can't believe I hurt his feelings because I know all the stuff he went through with his mom, and for me to be that person, I said I would never be that person. That fucks with me. So yeah, I totally get it. Like right now, like I'll crack a joke with him, but if I see if it hurt, yeah, it's apologies. I'm buying him something to eat. Like, you good? Like, hey, you know, I'll hug him. He's like, I don't want to hug me. I need the hug. Like, you don't need the hug. You know, so yeah. Yeah, so
Be like that.
yeah, I understand completely, man.
Be like that.
Like I push my son to work out 5 nights a week now, and he's like, you're always making me work out. You're always making me do this, and I'm like, you don't realize like it's not just you. Like me hanging out with you, you're pushing me. You're you're spending time with me. Like, I get more out of this than you do. Like, even if I'm not doing the weight you're doing, or if I'm not doing the exercise you're doing,
Yeah, you're not going to do the way he's doing.
I still get something out of it, though. You know, like, for me, that's like that connection. That he's going to grow up one day, and when his kid's 15 or 16, he's going to be like, your pop taught me this. Your pop was in the gym with me doing this. Your pop was doing that.
Or he's just like, you ain't got to do it at all because my pop put me through this.
But hopefully by then he'll see why I put him through it.
He's gonna raise fat kids.
Right.
Nah, man.
Yeah,
Dunkin' Donut kids.
yeah, when he celebrating his 3rd Super Bowl, I'm like, yeah,
Right.
my pop got me through this.
Yeah, nah, man. It's like it's funny because as the most hated hater on shows like In the House, when like most of our guests were women, when we do Stoner Kingdom, when we do King Outnumbered, guests are women. First time they get triggered, they might say some shit like, "You got childhood issues,"
Right.
and it's just like, yeah, but that's not why I'm saying this.
Right.
And it's like, I think people don't realize how, like, everyone has childhood issues. I mean, but
In some way.
in some way, like
It's what you do with those things.
it's what you do with it. Like, if I didn't tell people this, right, no one would ever think, like, well, King is this, like, damn, King bad or that? Like, King, do you have depression? Hell yeah, that's why I smoke weed, nigga. Like, weed is a medicine.
Yeah.
But like, bro, like, yeah, if I ain't smoke weed, there'd be days where it's like, I probably wouldn't even want to come out the house, especially on holidays.
Yeah.
Especially holidays. Holidays suck.
Like for me,
110%.
my brother grew up like my dad. He was like, drink, party, whatever. Me, I was like, I'm never into alcohol because I didn't want to be that person. I saw what that did and what it created, and I was like, I got no interest in it. You know, I'll have a sip here or a sip there, like, but my brother had a bar in the basement. He was like, hey, him and my dad be down there drinking together. Not me. Like, I don't want it.
Yeah, when we first started hanging out as adults, I found that off. I found that weird. Because I've been drinking since I was 12. So I was like, yeah, I don't want that. I just want some water. Like, give me some water, or give me some tea, like no sugar, and he put his own sugar. Like,
Yep.
he'll make his own lemonade. Like, he's one of those type of people. Like, give me some lemon wedges, some water, and some tea.
I mean, nothing wrong with that.
Bro, yes it is, bro. They got lemonade in the back.
No, I'm gonna tell you something's wrong. You ever dated a holistic chick?
No.
Yeah, that's a lot wrong with it.
We just had one on the show. Mm-hmm.
Mixed with you and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Holistic chicks are great.
Like, I grew up in a time when my grandmother would put the tea bags in the water and sit it outside. And like, we're having sun-dried tea today for dinner. And that shit tasted sour and nasty, no sugar. I'm like, this shit tastes like it's been sitting out there for a week in the dumpster. But that's what we had.
Nah, like, I ain't gonna hold you. I ate too much fried food as a kid. Like, I think, and that's something that, like, we don't.
People, there's no such thing. Don't listen to him when he's talking about.
It is. Like, my father had 3 heart attacks, man. 3 of them.
Just exercise, people. Don't even worry
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
bullshit.
That don't work.
That don't work, man. Like, so it's like, I don't eat a lot of greasy food. Like when they made the George Foreman grill, I hated George Foreman as a boxer. Love him as a promoter on TV.
You crazy.
Well, no, man, come on. No, he's a great boxer. I just hated the fact that, like, this fat guy was knocking people out.
Because he hit hard.
Yeah, I was a kid. I didn't understand that this fat guy was knocking people out.
Like, how does Mike Tyson look chiseled like that? And
How does
then
Evander Holyfield look like that and can't knock
Right.
this fat
guy out?
the fuck out?
You got bricks for your hands. Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like, but yeah, we ate a lot of like greasy foods and shit. But like my stepmom, she was from New York, right? And like, I ain't gonna hold you, she couldn't cook shit, but she could make some lasagna and some spaghetti.
Oh, that's New York staple.
Yeah, lasagna, spaghetti.
Yeah.
The chicken would be so fucking greasy. Yo. Like, you know how like when you put the chicken on the paper towel, it like let it dry out and shit to strain out. Like the paper towel be like. Like, I'm talking about like, yo, I don't want the bottom piece, yo. Like, I don't want the bottom piece, yo. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up like that. Like, then like, mom's like, she used to know how like to. I never called her my mother or mommy. I always called her moms because like she was my third mother. So it was like, and then like it sounded cool because like she was from New York, so she liked it. So I called her moms, right? Mom's really like. She had us in church like 4 days a week.
Yeah.
2 out of 4 of those days of the week, she feeding the whole fucking church.
Yeah.
Greasy ass fucking food though,
They
man.
love
Like,
it,
the
though.
greasiest like stir fry shit. Like,
Because they don't have to cook at home.
she ain't never making the lasagna and spaghetti though.
Yeah.
She ain't never make the church.
Well, that's
she
for
does
y'all,
that at
yeah.
home.
That's family.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying? Yeah, nah,
I want
that's
some spaghetti now.
I'm gonna get some too.
Man, you want some good spaghetti, man?
There you go. There you go.
You go
Good
say
little
some
shit.
Italian shit.
No. Watch this shit.
Make spaghetti today. You can eat it if you want today or not.
Don't
put,
do it.
Put it in the fridge.
Don't do it.
Next day, put a glob of butter in the frying pan and fry that shit up.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
What?
That's
No.
what he does.
Bro.
No.
Look, I will buy you dinner at any restaurant in Baltimore City if you fry that shit up and tell me you don't like
He
it.
calls it dad spaghetti.
Alright, I ain't mad at that, right? But what you gotta do, right?
No. Mm-mm.
You wanna know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Go ahead. No.
You got the butter, the Parmesan cheese, stir it all up. But it's still cold.
Mm-hmm.
Throw that bitch in the microwave.
See?
Look,
That is the best spaghetti. Leftover spaghetti with the Parmesan cheese with the butter in the middle. Like I had a butter in the middle, so that way the microwave.
And this is the in the trenches segment of the show.
look, I'm telling you, you
Y'all
fry that
wow.
shit the next day. You gotta put a glob of butter in the middle of that pan. Put the spaghetti around it. Over
Basically,
it.
stir frying the spaghetti.
Yeah, and let that shit get hot. Cook it until that spaghetti's hot, and I guarantee you,
Yeah.
another planet.
He called it dad spaghetti.
Look, I'm telling you.
You pretty much making hibachi grilled spaghetti. That's
Yes.
like nah.
That's what he
No,
said.
you say nah, but I'm telling you, I will buy you dinner anywhere if you
he hasn't lost yet.
if
I
you
will
legitimately tell me that you didn't like it.
Everybody
I'm
that
gonna tell you I legitimately don't like it.
Everybody who tried it-
I'm gonna tell you this shit was nasty.
everybody
This
who
is
tried
nasty.
it,
I would never eat this shit again.
everybody who said nah, they came back like you was right.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it yet, but everybody else has.
I'm the petty instigator. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to tell you
Then we
it's
know you're
nasty
lying.
and
See,
have
you
a
just
whole
said it, so
bowl
now
of
we know
that
it
shit
tastes good.
in the house.
Love it. Like I'd much rather have that than regular.
Yeah.
I mean, leftover spaghetti's good too.
Yeah.
Oh, always, of course.
Yeah, you can't really do it wrong, but if
Yeah.
you can do it better,
Some people do it wrong. Some people
Yeah,
have
yeah,
dry
yeah.
ass noodles
yeah.
and all that extra shit.
I feel like people who are programmed, like, I worry about people who make hookups when they're not locked up.
Of course.
Like when I first had it, I thought it was the best meal in the world. Like I ain't gonna lose it. But then it's like when you think about it, like, that is the sloppiest, nastiest.
Nasty. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Right.
I dated a chick who used to eat hookups.
Oh,
I asked to see her ID all the time.
bro.
And that's just to be sure. Just like, you sure?
Her ex still around. That was crazy.
Yeah, yes,
So, oh man, I ain't know that about you, bro.
yeah, a lot of people don't.
We been tight for a minute.
Yeah, like a lot of people don't know.
It explains a lot now. Definitely explains a lot. Yeah.
What you saying?
Right, like, you
So-
gotta say, yo.
So hurt people, when we see other hurt people, we see ourselves in them. So when I first met him, he wasn't, loud and boisterous. He was quiet. He stayed to himself a lot. He was creative.
Not that much.
Yeah, the
You
first
sound like you're, like,
the first couple of months.
overboard or some shit like
No, the
that.
first couple of months you just literally just sat in class. That's just what it was.
Because we was there to learn.
I see exactly, and then he wrote poetry. He was literally just writing. He was sitting there, so you can see that when you were by yourself and you stay to yourself, you have
Your
outlets.
mind's working.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So you see yourself in other people. So that makes a lot of sense.
Somebody was like overboard or something.
You was a little bit.
He had no friends in college.
Oh no, he had all the friends.
I had all the friends.
He had all the friends in college. He was friends with the teachers too, but we didn't even talk about it.
Yeah.
Other different story for a
You were
different
more
day.
friendly though. You were more
Yeah.
friendly.
And then I was not friendly with the teacher. Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay. You got like to be great.
All I know is that I stayed in there without paying tuition, so you can just take that what it is.
Damn.
Yeah,
I should have stayed in there so I didn't have to pay tuition.
exactly. See, I definitely walked out of there owing 48,000. Shout out to y'all. No,
Professor chicks are dope.
yeah, especially that one. Yeah, that one's cool.
That's because they usually married to board professors. So they ain't
Oh no,
fucking
she wasn't
nobody.
married. She was very much single.
Very much, very much.
Very much single.
Probably why, because ain't nobody doing it right.
And yeah, it didn't help that she was close to our age. So it was.
Thicker than them.
Yeah, she was. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day.
Hold up a story.
Yeah.
Hold up a day.
Yeah, that second floor was crazy.
I think I might go to college though now.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it.
Well, you're a Purdue graduate, so you might as well.
Yeah. Those credits didn't do too much.
Not a damn
Didn't do shit for
thing.
me. Didn't do shit for me. You went where?
Yeah.
You automatically don't get the job.
Exactly. But yeah, man, that's crazy. You never know the storm people walk through, like legit shit. Like with my mom, you know what I mean? Like we shared similar paths, and I didn't even know that part. So, yeah, my mom was a functioning addict, but she was slick. So I would have the football practices, I would have soccer and baseball, but she won't pick me up for 2-3 hours. So you'll see everybody leave, and you just sitting there waiting, and every car come by, you think it's like, you know what I mean? That's what me and my mom used to go through. And then she wouldn't talk. I'm like, oh, you doing this? And she like, you just need to man up and just take it and then walk off. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, thankfully, through therapy on my side, me and her was able to have a conversation. Finally. And when I told her everything that I saw as a kid that she thought I didn't see, that's another thing too. Parents don't think you see the shit that they put you through.
You see everything.
See
Right.
everything, man.
Exactly. So when I was telling her, literally tears were coming out of her eyes. You know, so, you know, me and her are getting to a point where we're good. But yeah, it
The
was rough.
confrontation is crazy.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like, my mother didn't know I knew. Like, I remember when I
Yeah.
told her, I was well over an adult,
Right.
and she was like, I did everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mike, it was a bad moment.
Mhm.
There's gonna be some women out there who's gonna be like, see, I told you he hate women. He called his mother a bitch to her face. Yes, I did. Because it was like, we was having one of those back and forths, and she was taking up for my baby mother. She was right, though. That's the fucked up part about it. She was
That's
right.
always the part. That's always
But,
the part.
she was like, I did everything to try to get you. I'm like, bitch, if you wouldn't have sold me, she was like, I didn't sell you. I'm like, you sold me for $500. And I remember the look that she gave, like she wanted to, man, look, if you ever
Choke
catch
you, but hide.
like she wanted to choke me, hug me, call Johnny Cochran as a defense
All that.
lawyer, call the police on me. Like I know she wanted to do all that in that moment because it was like she started sweating and shit. It was cold. It was cold outside. She was sweat like, and didn't say nothing. Like it was like her face said everything. Like this nigga, no. Then that turned into her wanting to give me my father's history, which was just like.
Turn your view on him, not her.
Yeah.
Deflecting.
Yeah, of course.
But nah, she don't even know. It made him. Before that conversation, I hated the nigga.
Yeah.
She tried to tell me everything to make me hate him. I'm just like, oh shit.
Now everything makes sense.
He did that?
She connected all the dots for you. Yeah.
Like she told me some of the funniest shit about my father, and like she sit there like she's like, you don't look mad. I'm like, cause that's so fucking cool. Like that's so fucking cool. Like how he did that shit. Like I know you. That church nigga did that. Nah, but yeah.
But yeah, my father passed away during COVID. And
Damn, man. Sorry.
yeah, man. Me and him was never tight. Like best friend, you know, but he was never around. Like the drugs just took him away from us. You know what I mean? Like he tried to get clean. You know, I went to go visit him in Florida when he went down there to get clean.
What was the drug? You don't know
That's
that.
crack.
Crap.
Yeah. You know, AIDS was knocking everybody down.
See, it was dope. It was dope. Like,
Yeah.
like dope. It was, they used to call it speedball.
Mhm.
Like when they used to do like crack and dope together.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what my
Yeah. Mom's was weed and coke. That was her shit. And then she went weed and crack. So
My aunt won $10 million the lottery, but she was so fucked up on drugs. She didn't take the one lump sum. She would get paid out the course of her life. So every month she would get it. But by the time she got that check, she owed everything out to the drug dealer because they would give her everything on the arm saying, well, we know you got a check coming.
right.
She did so much drugs, every vein in her body collapsed. She was on dialysis every day. And then it just killed her. And I'm like, man, $10 million? You should put yourself in rehab. Get it together. But no.
Yeah.
That monster crazy,
Yeah.
man.
Monster's crazy.
The guy was like, look, she was in debt like $20,000, $30,000 every month when she got her check to that guy. Because he just knew.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I like that would have been a lovely thing to have back when I was selling drugs. To have somebody I knew. that
Yeah,
would
a
give
guarantee?
Every month I got
A
you.
guaranteed 20?
Yeah,
Right.
but as the person who family member that could be is like
Right.
that is
Yeah. It was bad.
it is generational. That's generational. Like I don't even know the word. I'm not even literate enough to say the word that I want to say. Like that is just fucking up generations.
Mhm.
Like Not even financially, because it's like that's not money you don't have.
Right.
But it's like at the same time, it's like people are like your kids know like we could have been fucking millionaires.
And the fucked up about the state is when you get it paid out monthly, you die, the state keeps everything. It doesn't pass off. Your kids don't inherit it.
Yeah.
Yo, I had uncles sell laundromats and bars in the early '90s.
Yeah.
When I found that shit out, like again, an adult, I got a family on my mother's side that I never met. Like I'm talking about, like I never met. I got family that saved my life the first time I met them because they recognized my last name. I had an uncle who had 4 laundromats, 2 bars, a couple houses. Got on drugs. Don't got shit.
Yeah.
Died with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, when I met him, had absolutely nothing. So when people tell me the story is like, oh, he was riding around this pinky ring, this man, bullshit.
Yeah.
I got my grandmother. My grandmother used to like run what they call game houses, like where you would come.
They still got a couple of those.
Still got a couple of those.
They still got a couple of those.
So my grandmother used to run them, so like that's where the money came from. Before the like before drugs came through real heavy. And all of my uncles on both sides started off selling drugs. All of them on my mother's side fell off to drugs. Every one of them. I mean, and each one of them, if you sat down and had a conversation with them, they can give you 1,000 stories of them being up, pictures to verify it. You get what I'm saying? Like, but they just fell off.
That's how it is. Like I used to sell drugs, and they would always tell me like when we would cut up the coke, they would be like, "Man, you gotta test it to make sure." Nope, I'm not. I would never do that because I don't want. Like I seen too many people, family members and everything. You know.
No, it's the way you said no. You said no.
It's one of those things where it's like 1 minute you're testing because you're selling, next thing you know you're like, "Oh, I need another one." That was low buzz. That was low buzz.
Like that. Like if you bagging that shit up, like you're supposed to do it with the gloves on and all that other shit. Yeah, but you're not doing that when you got people outside waiting for you. You waiting for the guy to come all day. He comes, so like you got to put the shit together. That shit get into your fingernails. Now you high all day.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, I ain't gonna hold you. That's what it was.
You don't know what that is at the beginning. You're like, man, what is that feeling?
I
Like,
know
why?
exactly what it was.
Right.
Like it was funny. Like that's what made me stop. Like that's what made me never sell that type of drugs ever again. Because it was like the first time that happened to me. Like I knew I was high. Cause it's like I'm smoking weed, but it's like I'm not coming down for shit. Like my tolerance ain't like what it was now. Like I used to smoke weed and be like, I'm done. You know, like, I'm hitting the blunt. And I'm just like, and I'm going up. Like I'm getting higher and higher. Like this shit don't feel right.
Right.
Then I'm like, oh my god, I bagged up and it's just like I'm crackhead. Like, and it's like I started thinking about my mom, started thinking about my father, my uncles and shit like that. And I fuck this shit, I ain't doing that shit no more. I ain't even smoke. Like that, I think that was the only time in my life I ever really stopped smoking weed. Like that was the only time I ever stopped smoking weed. For like 2 weeks. I mean, sober. The smell of weed made me mad because it was like, shit, yo, I'm out here. I'm a fiend.
Right.
I'm a fiend. I ain't had no respect for them people. I ain't had no respect for no fiends then. So it was like, the first time I got accidentally high, I called myself a fiend. So it's like the people who say that they got high off of that shit and didn't know that they got high off that shit. Like it's a different fucking feeling. You know what I'm saying? And dope is worse. Like fentanyl, you touch that shit, you might die. So you touch that shit, you're not gonna tell me you're not high. Like you're not telling me why you're not getting high while you putting that shit together. Like I seen an interview, Adam 22, dude, he was interviewing some young dude, 21 years old. You can hear that he has a Percocet. Like as soon as he opens his mouth, you can hear like he a dope fiend. That's how dope fiends talk. If you ask him, he'll tell you no, he ain't taking dope. He just got a perk problem. That's dope. Yeah, that's dope. Mid-interview, throw up because it's like yelling, like he can't go that, he can't sit an hour without popping on a fucking perk without throwing up. Like that's, like, yeah, man. Like, and again, there's somebody out there right now who like they got kids going through that shit. Like, and I ain't even talking about in Wisconsin or Chicago, LA, like 2 blocks away. Somebody going through that shit right the fuck now when they kid watching them. Yeah, I got a homeboy, loving the life. When I met him, like I'm like, damn, you get money on, like you gonna be somebody. Now, he's an example of who not to be.
Right.
Who not to, like, you were a prime example of who not to be. You spend your whole day, like you don't got no job because you gotta get high. You gotta get a perk in you.
Mm-hmm.
You spend your whole day to get your fix. Your kid's more productive than you. Your girl more productive. Your fucking dog is more productive than you. The dog is protecting the house all fucking day. He on his job. The dog is more productive than you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you sit across from him, you couldn't tell him. Like I tried to like, you know, like literally mid. Why are you popping? Well, you know you're taking dope right now.
Right.
Nah, it ain't. What is it? You know what I mean? So, and it's like I know it's because niggas hurting. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I say like everybody got some shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got some shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like the radio, like when I lost the radio shit, man. Like I lost radio and found out my mother had stage 4 cancer in the same week. You remember that shit?
Mm-hmm.
The same week. Like, I wanted to die. Then I had a nigga come. You was there.
Yeah.
There was a nigga who came and trolled me. I paid him to be a comic at my event, not knowing what I'm going through mentally, saying somebody gonna want to kill me. Am I lying?
No, you not.
If that meant, like, it's funny. I was stoned this whole interview. This man saved that man's life. Cause it was like, did I want to do the show that night?
No.
Everybody around me was telling me, yo, that's gonna bring you out of where you in.
People don't know.
People don't know what you be going through because it's like all they see is the smile, they hear the jokes,
Mm-hmm.
they see the smoking, they see the women around me, they think like life is good. Yeah. So what I said I was gonna do is like, I was doing poetry then, right?
Yeah.
So I said I'm gonna do comedy now. I mean, I was already funny on the Treehouse, and
Right.
it's like now I'm doing comedy. So this way, that person got to see me. Not so we could beef, but so like, hey, you told me I should kill myself, not knowing that like
That shit could have happened.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But I had good people around me though. I had real good people around me though. Shout out to my man. They call me Doug. Like Doug called me when my mother died. This man called me like 4 times every day. Like, I mean, every day. If when he asked me how I'm doing, if the I'm good didn't sound too good, he pulled up.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like he pulled up. Like, I mean, one day. Shout out to him. I mean, one day. I really didn't say I'm rolling up. But like, he's like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. You sure? Yeah. 10 minutes later, he had the door. Mind you, I was good.
Right.
But he was like, yo, nah, like, you took I ain't like that. Mind you, I lived in East Baltimore, he lived in Middle River.
That's good.
Yeah.
People need people like that. Like, people need people that can see signs or pick up on, like, how you say, yeah, I'm good, or I'm good. You know, how you say stuff.
Yeah.
Now you giving my man therapy. Don't tell him he shouldn't be a DJ and be a therapist. Nah, see, here's the thing. If I know you just had something go on with you, it'd be crazy for me to think I know you well enough to know everything about you. Like,
Right.
when something is off about you, that I'm gonna know that you gonna move regular. But if I genuinely care, because I know that something's going on, how I would feel. And that's what he would always say. He was like, oh, if it was my mom's show, I would want somebody there for me.
Right.
If it was my mom's, it wasn't even because I sounded crazy. It was because, like, nigga, if it was me, I would be telling people I'm good. And I wouldn't be good.
Right.
That's why I hate those people like, oh, I'm sorry. If you ever need anything, let me know, man. If you need something, let me know. You don't mean that.
You don't mean that. You don't mean that. You don't mean that.
I hate those people.
You don't mean that. Like, go to a funeral. I tell people all the time, go to a funeral and go to a funeral where they let everybody talk. You'll see how full of shit people is. Because everyone's gonna tell the family, yo, if you need anything, holler at me. If you need anything, holler at me. Yo, I got you.
And then when you do, they'll be, man, I didn't think you'd actually reach out.
Yeah. Exactly.
Nigga, you literally said over my people's dead body. You know what I mean? But I think that's why I'm the asshole that I am today. Cause it's like, man, like if I was a person who reacted to things that most people should react to, I'd be the lanes in which I'm good in, I'd be an easy target for people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like, so it's like every day, life is good. Like, people ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed every day. Every day, how much money you got? How much money you about to pay me?
Exactly.
I'm blessed.
Exactly.
I did not. Like, I learned a lot about both of y'all today. I'm pretty sure y'all learned a lot about me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't no folk with that much alike.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
It's been rough. Like, people think, like, I hate when people say white privilege. I don't know what the fuck that is. Like, don't say white privilege to me because, like, I had it rough. Like, I'm not saying my life was better than yours or anybody's, but I know what I had, and what I had wasn't the shit that you see on TV with Leave It to Beaver and those people. Like, there was no coming home like, hey, honey, how was your day at school? It was you're hoping your dad's passed out when you got home so he didn't put his hands on you.
Yeah.
Like, there was none of that shit.
See, the society expects it from black people, though. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, respectfully, I mean this for, like, big respect. The white privilege is, like, how surprised I was to hear that shit. Like, I was surprised. Like, oh, shit. Okay. Can loosen up a little bit here.
My dad's still here, and he's still drunk all the time. I avoid his phone calls majority of the time because I just know it's going to be an argument or a battle, or he still tries to get aggressive at his age now, and I'm just like, it's a different life now. Like, you can't do that shit now. Like, I'm grown enough now to where, like, it's easy for me to push you around if I had to. Like,
push your around?
no. Like there's one time, like, we got into something, and, like, I could easily destroy him. All I did was, like, pushed him and, like, just held him down.
Yeah.
Don't ever do it.
Like, I don't want to cross that line because once you can't come back from that. Like,
No.
regardless of what he does, like, I've had so much stuff to where, like, growing up, you could be like, man, remember that time? Like,
So funny shit, right? Before I almost threw my father off our front porch, he didn't respect me. I was a chump. I'm soft. I was everything but the smitten image of him. I was trying to move out. He didn't want me to move out because he knew that I would get in trouble. Hindsight, it's 2020. He was right. He could stay in my house with me. I don't want to hear nothing. I'm a big man. She talked to me to the door. Called him like 8 bitches. Called my house like 8 bitches. He come out the house like, what? Me thinking I'm big and bad, like I grabbed him. My mom, like, moms is just like, no, don't do him. Like, 'cause I really got him up. I'm about to really throw my father over the fucking porch. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm tripping. My little sister's crying. My neighbor's yelling at me. But it's like, I don't know, he deserves his ass whooping. I'm about to give him this though. Like, I put him down. I should have thrown him. Because the moment I put him the fuck down.
Talking hella shit.
What? Talk hella shit. I wish he just talked hella shit. This motherfucker, this my neck, this him, him. Hey, mother, you little motherfucker. And
might let him have that.
But he, check this out. After that though, that's my boy though. Like, it was like every time he introduced me, I was like, yeah, that's chip off the old block right there. Like, so it's like, mind you, he kicked my ass that day. He kicked my ass. He kicked me. He damn near killed me. But it was like, you almost got me there.
Right.
Well, thanks for sharing that story.
Yeah.
No, that could not have been easy for you. So I appreciate you.
Yeah, next time we'll come with some different stuff to where it ain't as serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, but go with some different stuff. Like let's talk about what happened at 1500 Radio.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be a whole fucking show.
Yeah, but we're definitely gonna have you back. Definitely gonna have you back. But you know, if you want people to know where they can find you and all the stuff you got going on.
Okay, so I don't want anyone to follow me home. Okay, like if you see me, you know, look like I'm going into a home, no, you can't follow me there.
Unless you got a big booty.
Not even then, because
And you part Jewish.
You got your boobs hanging out.
Yep.
the part Jewish, part guy, because they got money. They got money. So
She
yeah.
definitely got
Money and booty goes a long way, okay? But now, if you want to follow me, you can follow me at King _STINYON. My real name is my rap shit, so yeah.
Which one, you got something to say to the people?
Fuck all you people.
There you go. All right, man. You know, as we always say here, you're not a hoe. You know, they just hating because you having fun. And you're not trash. You're somebody's treasure. And that's word to Mundo.